Hi, everybody. This is Eliz-sha Keating from wisdomseekers.net, and I'm here today for Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, March 1st to the 7th, 2020. And first card I pulled is feeling alone. And I think at this point in time, a lot of us are feeling a great deal like we're doing it by ourselves. We don't feel the support we often feel in our lives, and that's it's not the truth, but it doesn't make how you feel any less than how you feel. And if that's how you feel, then it's time to go in. It's time to check inside yourself, because we're never actually alone. It just feels like we're not supported by the universe. Okay, there's a reason. Maybe the universe is trying to push you to take another step forward, and the only way to do that is to appear to pull out the support from under your feet. Okay, so the first card is strength, and that would be yes. I would have to agree with that, because strength is about leaving behind your lower nature and moving higher up. So that would be the universe going, okay, shove him. And it doesn't mean we're not supported, it just means it feels like we aren't supported. So what covers us is the star, and the star, or the goddess, the new goddess, not the old goddess. And let's hope we never have the old goddesses back, because some of them were very bloodthirsty and not very nice. But the new goddesses are more supportive. They're still rough. They still demand a great deal from you, and the energy right now would be very demanding. But they will back you up. So when you get to the place where it feels like I can't do another instant, then you will find that something happens, that it gets better. And what's got us to this position? Five of Cups, and that's a card of being frustrated, wanting things to happen faster. And that is a common feeling among spiritual people. They want things to work fast. They want it yesterday. So what's below us is the Eight of Pentacles, and we've been getting that card a lot. It is that we are very good at what we do. We have the ability to deal with situations and move forward and deal all right with things. It means we are capable, very, very capable of handling whatever comes along, if we believe in ourselves. And the next card, the card of what will be coming up, is the King of Wands. And the King of Wands, as an energy, is one of wisdom. It's one of paying attention to what's going on around you, not necessarily getting involved with what's going on around you, but being very aware of what's going on around you. And I'm going to read the next card on top of it. It's the King of Swords, because it's a card of change. It's a card of you choosing to make the change. And it could be because you're frustrated. It could be because you're feeling alone and you're tired of it and you want things to shift and change. But what happens, and I'm going to read the next two cards together as well, is Two of Cups, which is a card of coming into balance, being in balance, a balance, the yin, the yang, the male, the female energy. And the card that I'm going to read with it is the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is the wish card. It's being on cloud nine. It's being very happy. So this is unfortunately going to be a roller coaster week, like they all have been for the last 2-3 months, weeks. very much a roller coaster. And so far, 2 major arcana, right? Watch your back, because when you're feeling alone, it's quite often because you feel that other people are after you, or you're being shoved aside, or people are gossiping about you. And gossip is never a positive. Doesn't matter if it's nice gossip or not. It is still, as a necessity, it has to have an element of untruth in it. So 7 of Swords, be careful, watch your back, and you should be very aware of what's happening. And going to read the next 2 cards together because, well, it doesn't really matter. This is the support cards. So they get the Moon, which is the subconscious. And things are rallying up from the subconscious, and we all know that. And actually, I'm going to put it up there to go with the last card. And you have Ace of Wands. You have a great deal of support, and from your guides, things are changing. They're actually transmuting, which would go with the Goddess card, because support. And then going to pull out the last 2 cards. So that's 3, 4, 5 major arcana. No, 5. That's 6 major arcana this week. Very important week. Very, very heavy energy week. You will see things more clearly than you've ever seen them before. And you're going to take action. And that's basically what the feeling alone card and the changing the card and the frustration card and also the ability to deal with it card suggests. That this is a week then you're going to spend working to change things from a deep, deep energy level. Comfortable? Probably not. Going to succeed? Very likely. Otherwise, you wouldn't have got the being on cloud 9 and making a wish. Please make a wish. I'd make a wish that things work out really well for you. And so from the Moon, it's always the subconscious. It's dealing with the subconscious. It's always about growth. So the last card is, yes, you're feeling alone, but it is time to confront that, the inner child, the hidden part, the shadow part of our lives. Go for it. All right, I am here. I'm just going to turn on my heater because my feet are cold. And tell me what's going on in your lives.
Krista Charlton, I didn't get it wrong this time, says, hello ladies, joy, peace, and love. Says, hi ladies, what should I expect in the month of March? Thank you, ladies.
Yes, but it's already March.
Yep.
Which I can't say I object to, because winter's hanging on a little bit long for my taste.
I mean, it always does.
It does. It never comes before March, but what the heck. So what's happening for you in March? There is a sense of shedding shedding an outer layer. Things are going to shift and change for you. There's a sense of release, and with the cards or anything to go by for this week, you're going to let go of stuff that you didn't even know you were hanging on to. So I suspect that March is going to be a very good month. It may not be a comfortable month. And honestly, the cards have not been comfortable for a long time, but they've been very good. So I suspect, and what I saw, I was given an image of you stepping out of your outer layer, moving forward. That could be also that you are going, if you and most women do, but that doesn't mean it is. I suspect, expect it has more to do with you letting go of old precepts and concepts. But I also have a feeling that you're going to drop a bit of weight while you do it. And quite frankly, we hold on to a lot of weight because we hold on to old, outdated ideas and emotions. So once we let go of the outdated emotions and things, quite often we will drop some pounds. So the two of them are probably going to go hand in hand for you this month, March.
Tay Tay asks, hello, do my ancestors have anything they want to tell me?
I think I've told you this before, but they're expecting you to start to work on what you've chosen to come down here for very quickly soon. That they're expecting. It's like there's something coming for you, and it might be a family thing that's coming for you, and like I said, it might be a family thing where your family, you and your mom and your sisters, start to teach or help or support other people in their transition. And it seems that this is something that's coming for you very soon. And don't go, oh my God, no, because you won't be asked to do something you're not capable of doing. You're only going to be asked to do things that you're very capable of doing. And it's something that you're going to actually enjoy a great deal. So just know that that pretty soon, and I think it's a family thing, pretty soon you will be working at helping people grow and transitioning. And you have a lot of skill in that respect. I have a feeling that you've gone through a lot more than most people your age. So you understand transitions. You understand when people have problems. And you're going to be extremely good at what you do. Don't expect to be good at the beginning. Be patient. Give yourself time, and you'll be amazed. Eventually, you're going to be amazed at how easy it is for you to help people and to not reach out, because they'll reach out to you, but for you to explain to them what is happening to them and why. Okay, that was very long-winded. I kind of forgot I was on a
time limit.
Yeah.
Happens. Vidya Maharaj says, hi ladies, just saying hello.
Hi.
Moon Feather asks, hi ladies, how are you? Just wondering, just would love a general, please. Anything you pick up on, thank you.
Oh, not love particularly.
No, that was me rambling until I actually read the words.
Okay, so let's have a look, see. So basically I'm feeling, I think March is hopefully going to be February was supposed to be an easy month. Yeah, it didn't happen, that's for sure. But I do feel, and I hope I'm right, that March is going to be an easier month for some of us. And you're one of the ones I feel that March is going to be a powerful month for, but in a positive way. And it's almost like, well, spring is here. I can breathe again energy. You might be one of the people who was affected by seasonal depression. And there are a lot more than people realize. Because there's varying levels of depression. But it feels like you are just breathing the fresh air in and going, yes, this feels more like what the reality should be. And I suspect your viewpoint is shifting, and it's a subtle shift. It's not like you got out and smacked in the face. It's like, oh, I used to think this, but now I think that. I think that. And I think that's what you're going to find, that you've had a subtle shift in reality, and it makes a huge difference in how your life progresses forward. And I'm going to give you a secret. Trust your life, okay? And trust what you get. You've been getting information for months and you haven't believed in yourself. Now it's time to believe that the information you're getting is accurate. And by now you should have had confirmation a few times that, oh, I knew that kind of information. So remember, you do actually know that, and start to trust. Again, okay, good luck.
Happy Tears asks, will my friend Ebony see promise in the next couple of weeks, knowing that she's been homeless and dealing with her homeless with 4 kids?
Shit. Read that again. Pardon my English. That's tough.
But that is tough, especially with kids. Okay, so she wants to know if things are looking up for her friend Ebony.
Okay. Ebony is indeed having a very rough time of it. The energy inside her heart is one of tears and anxiety. Things are going to go along, and what I'm seeing, and I would love to say it differently, but I can't. What I'm seeing initially is more of a group home than a private home, a group where she has to be in this group situation for a while longer, and then she will, if she doesn't have a job, she's going to get a job, and because she gets the job, and I'm assuming her ex is not paying her where he should be, something is going to shift and change where there is a little bit more money coming in. And because there's more money coming in, and she should be on a list of homes for people who are in her situation, things will start to shift. It's coming. It's not coming as fast as it would be nice for her, for it to come in this situation, but it's less than a month away. It's more like maybe 2 to 3 weeks. And I do see that she is going to be able to breathe a little easier. And there is food on the table, which is probably more important than anything at the moment. The kids, she needs to spend time talking with them and explaining the vagaries of life. Don't want them to get to the point where they believe that they deserve to be treated poorly, because nobody deserves to be treated like that. But there does appear to be not a great house, not a beautiful house, but one she can call her own. It will probably need painting and fixing up, but it's simple enough to get things from the thrift stores and places like that. But paint, hopefully she can paint and make it her own, and it will have the energy of home, not like I say, not of mansion, but it will have the energy of home, and she will make it. She and her kids will make it family. a family place. It will be a place that when they move out of it into better abodes later on, they will remember it with fondness. I wish I could give her a faster yes that it's going to shift. I can only tell you that it will shift, and it will be good for her. And this is something I'm sure she doesn't want to hear, but I feel there is a man coming into her life that is not horrible. Don't jump into anything though, okay? Take your time and make sure that you like who that person is before you do anything, okay? And wow, they're all long. I'm sorry.
It happens. Tari Avalos asks, hello, may I know around which month you see me moving out? Some easier question right now.
It's a J month, July or June. I'm not sure exactly which one. It might be right in the middle of the two even. But it feels like, and I also feel a great deal of a sense of relief and release when you do this. Okay.
Positive for Life asks, hi, so Brendan randomly contacted me and said he had a dream that we were married and it felt real. What do my guides have to say on this? Thank you.
Well, first of all, I am not the dream lady. Elizabeth is, and she does a really good dream interpretation for 35 American. I recommend it over me any day when it comes to dreams. I would say that the fact that he reached out to you means that it affected him greatly, and he's very seriously thinking about it. So just be open to, if you like the idea, be open to it, to him changing, and then you have a story for your kids that we got together because of a dream. But it does feel, Brandon does feel like it did affect him very strongly, and if you were interested in marriage, positively.
Zulimi R asks, is my aunt grateful for all the things my boyfriend has done for me, for my family?
Oh, that's a different way.
She doesn't express her emotions about it.
Yeah, we know. Honestly, she doesn't express her emotions about it because she doesn't seem to have a great deal that she allows to come to the surface. She does actually appreciate having the extra support, the extra help, but she's also really good at denying. She lies to herself. So you keep asking about whether your family supports the guy or not. It doesn't really matter what they do. It matters whether you care for him or not. And it matters how you feel about him. It would be nice if they did, and everything, but as long as they don't exclude you from family things, and they include you, and they include him, it doesn't really matter what they feel. Only time was going to change how they feel. But if your boyfriend does good things for them, there is a grudging, and that's the word I got, grudging respect developing, not full blown, but they want to know. There's a sort of a energy there of not trust. It doesn't mean that your boyfriend is good or bad. It just means that he is different from what they're used to, and they have to adjust or get used to the idea. Don't force it. Don't push it. Just allow it to happen, and don't worry about it. If you love him, just love him.
Champagne C says, "Hey, Eliz-sha and Elle, glad to see you."
Hi, Champagne.
Kim G asks, "What messages does my mom have for me? No communications for 2 years, and she's alive."
I'm glad she's alive. Doctor? I don't think it's going to help, honestly.
It might not, but keeping silent is not helping anymore. Then
I don't think it's good. I think from what I can pick up, there's a bit of what's the word? Mental instability on the mom's part, and it won't matter what she does. So well, your mom feels a bit betrayed. It doesn't mean she is betrayed or anything. It's just that's how she's feeling. And what the heck was that? I wouldn't. There's been no communication, and obviously you miss it. If you can reach out and talk to her, please do. But at the same time, don't expect things to have shifted and changed, because I don't feel that your mom has the capabilities of shifting and changing her viewpoint. It's not that she's as long as she's got a meal on the table and a roof over her head, you're probably better off leaving it that way, unless she can't look after herself. Okay, I just don't get a feeling that the woman is very open and willing to deal with situations. Good luck.
Empress Z asks, "Hello, does he really believe my child is someone else's? His name is Jaquil."
So I would suggest strongly that you get a paternity test done. I don't think they're outrageously expensive, and that would put everything to rest, because at this point, it does appear that he does believe that the child is not his. And if the child happens to have genetic features that are more in line with yours than his, that would probably make him feel that more so. So yeah, go get a, and then you'll know. He'll know. Okay? And it doesn't really matter if it doesn't really matter if it affects makes you feel bad or something like that. It's more important is the child has a father, and also that he contributes to the child, and he's more likely to contribute to the child if he knows the child is his. And that's contribute emotionally and physically and monetarily.
Delia G asks, does Jay the Gemini want a child with me?
I suspect Gemini doesn't want a child with anybody at the moment. I could be 100% wrong, and he might, he might be saying that he does, but I suspect it has more to do with other things. And I'm not sure how old you are, but if you're under 30, don't have a child. Children take a lot of energy and a lot of work, and you don't want one unless you really can love that child, and that is something that goes without saying. If you can't love the child, don't have a child. And I don't think he's, honestly, he doesn't feel like he's at that stage yet where he might be saying that he does to make you happy, but I don't think so, not yet.
Champagne C asks, can we check to see what the progress on my candle workings are? What they are going to manifest.
What they're going to manifest?
Hold on. Are my candle workings going to manifest love? I've been working on it. Thank you.
Love, okay.
I believe that is the base question she's trying to ask.
Okay, so this is how it works. I think that they might manifest love, not the way you're expecting it, and maybe not from who you're wanting it from, but it will pull in the energy of love for you. Be patient, and hang on. Okay. So yes, it will bring in the energy of love. It has I think it has a 6 month energy behind it. That it takes 6 months rather than happen immediately. Okay, good luck.
Jennifer Schwab asks, hey, hello, Elisha and Elle. Hope you're having a great day. Can you give me any messages from my guardian angels? Thank you.
So your message is very similar to your daughter's, and it ties in with what I told your daughter, that things are shifting and changing for you, and you're pretty soon you're going to find that it is time for you to start. I don't know. It feels like there's a business arrangement on this, but a spiritual business. I'm not 100% sure what it is. I think it may possibly revolve around um, herbs, because I keep seeing herbs around you, and yes, maybe you don't know anything about them. Doesn't mean you can't learn, and it doesn't mean you don't have the spiritual history to deal with it. So I'm not even sure if you're interested in it, but it feels like there's it feels almost like it feels almost like something you fall into. It might but it has to do with how you and with you and your daughters starting a small. It appears that it starts out small anyhow, business. So
You ready for the next one?
I'm trying to see if I can see anything more, and I can't actually see anything more, but I can ramble for a bit more. So let's go to the next.
TT Love asks, my boyfriend is leaving for Mexico and we will be separated.
Mm-hmm.
Will he make a life with someone else?
Chances are very, very good that unless he's coming back, that he will, and the chances are also very good that you will also move on to somebody else if you because long-term relationships usually don't work, and there are exceptions, of course, but I get that both of you are very red-blooded and healthy, and the chances are that both of you will want to be with people who are here and in the now. And so unless he's coming back, I think it's probably a fair assumption that both of you are going to move on. But it won't happen immediately. I mean, you'll have time to release or let go. Okay.
Joe Fermino asks, hello, darling. Is Hetty Young or Hattie Young interested in me?
I would say yes. I would say very much so, actually. So I don't know if that's the kind of relationship you're interested in, but I would suggest that you move forward carefully, because it may or may not be what you're wanting. But I would definitely say that is a definite yes.
Liag Isa asks, why do I have to suffer to get what I want? Isa choice.
Well, the truth is, human beings are they get in a comfort zone, and they won't move unless they suffer, and you don't. And so we choose to suffer so that we can move forward. We also are very bad as human beings. We're very bad at accepting change. We do not, as a human race, like change. And that is why you have to suffer. You don't have to suffer. Ultimately, it's a choice. But you have to see things from different viewpoints if you want to not suffer. You have to look for the positive in everything that's happening. Squeak. I got a squeak in there. And if you look for the positive, it makes life a lot more easier to move forward and to deal with situations that have arisen. And that means you have to look outside the box. And I'm assuming you're not a Whovian. So you have to look outside the box. You have to look outside of what you thought was reality. If you want to not suffer, you have to see the positivity in everything. And there is, whether you can see it or not, there is a positive energy for absolutely everything that happens in this world. Whether it's something you're interested in seeing or not, that's a different thing. Okay, good luck.
Angel Wings asks, how does my mom feel about what I've been posting on Facebook, on my Facebook profile? She doesn't like to express herself.
How many pages does this girl have? She looks at it, she goes, that's exactly what I expect from her. And that's it. That's all I got.
Princess Nee asks, hi there, can I please ask for your insight into my higher purpose? Live life to the fullest.
That is actually, I can give you a short term, but that's actually kind of question you ask on a written or a written or a reading, because that's a huge question, because there's never just one purpose. There's always many little purposes, and what your purpose is this week could change next week. But everybody's purpose is to grow and become more, to become more, to wake up. And there's levels and levels of waking up. There's things that you can do, and to become more aware. And again, it would be like thinking outside the box. Unless you're Whovian, then you think inside the box. But I can tell you that if you want to grow spiritually, it is to your benefit to be 51% in service to others. Give 51% of your service to helping others evolve, to grow. And that doesn't mean you have to give away time or things like that. It just means that what you do is you give and be of service for 51% of your energy or time to others. And if you can do that, you're living a life fully. Okay. Like I said, that's something that's more of a reading rather than a jump of a little bit of in the fry pan kind of reading.
Jasmine Fox asks, hey, what does M think about me?
Like to get to know you better. Thinks you're a sweet girl. And basically that's it. He'd like to get to know you a little bit more. Thinks that there's stuff hidden below the surface that it really would be interesting to know.
Maria Herrera asks, hello, can you see if if there is any dark spirits in the apartment. Thank you both.
It appears there is no longer. Okay.
Ashley Vasquez asks, well, when will the Sagittarius ever ask me out? Or when will she ask me out, if ever? There we go.
The Sagittarius?
Yeah.
Oh, Sagittarius. So I wouldn't wait for Sagittarius. If you're waiting on Sagittarius, don't. Move on. Move on, and it really is not worth your while to wait. And Sagittarius may possibly ask you out, but not anytime soon. Okay? I mean, and they might ask you out soon, but I don't think it's a don't wait on them. That's what go live your life. Okay?
Starzy asks, will I find an apartment soon?
So it looks like it's a walk up. And it's maybe 2 to 3 sets of flights. But it appears that it's an old building. But the windows are big. And what else? And it appears the windows are big, and I can't see the apartment, so it's not this week. But it appears that somebody has to vacate first. Probably an older person or persons. And once they vacate, and I think it's going to happen relatively soon, because I can't see the apartment, but I can see, but you're almost to the level of the apartment. So yes, you are going to find one, and it's going to obviously have a lot of character, but it should be well within the price range that you want, and it will have some very interesting neighbors. Okay.
Lori Dawson says, hi everyone, sending love and light to you and yours and everyone.
Hi Laura.
Sparks asks, is March a good month for me to meet a new friend / partner? Love and blessings.
You're going to meet some people. I don't know if you're going to be all over the moon about them or not, but you are going to meet people. I think more than one in March. So I don't think you're going to get together in March, but the groundwork is laid for it to happen probably in April or late March. So yes, you're going to meet some really interesting people, but choose wisely, because one is the right one and the another one isn't.
AP asks, hey there, Eliz-sha and Elle. Is the work I'm currently doing on myself helping draw my future husband? Thank you.
Yes, definitely yes. And I got a very strong yes for that. And any work you do will clear up your energy so that you do attract more suitable people to you. It just works hand in hand that way. Okay.
Stace Libra asks, just popping in to say hi. I know it's not for Libra, but always feel comfortable hearing your voice.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I don't think most of these people are necessarily from earth or fire, and somewhere along the line there is a do we have somebody at the door?
I don't know. I can't see. The dogs aren't going all that crazy,
so it can't be. You're welcome. You're welcome to ask a question anytime.
And she continues by adding, as my mom so conveniently cuts me off.
Sorry.
If you have any messages, be much appreciated.
Well, the way you paused, you know.
Give me a minute to finish reading. You're so hard done by, I know.
Yeah, I really am. I don't know what it is. I don't think this is for you, Stace Libra, but the song "Don't Cry for Me, Argentina" keeps running through my head. So for somebody, that is a message for somebody, and whoever it is, you probably know who it is. So something's coming along, and I'm very pleased to be able to say these things actually. But I see you delighted about something. Something has you very excited and happy. So enjoy, and look for. It's like a kid at a birthday party. Enjoy whatever's coming your way. Okay.
Kaya City Vlogs asked, can you tell me if I will be successful in getting my business started?
I got a simple yes. Having said that, starting a business is a 3-year program. And nobody wants to hear it takes 3 years. But it does take 3 years.
It is not for the faint of heart.
It really isn't. But yes, if you can trust yourself and follow your dream, it will come about. It will be good. It will be beneficial to you all. When I say you all, I meant it does appear that there will be other people involved. It might be family members who, kids or something. And it's not that they will be directly involved, but it affects them. And so it will work for you.
Miriam M asks, when will I gain my balance back in life?
That's a tough one.
Next century?
Well, no. Let's hope it's before that. So you can gain your balance back just at this moment. It's a choice, and that one truly is a big choice. Again, it's looking outside the box, seeing the benefits of what you're doing, what you're learning and what you're going through, and realizing that everything has it's teaching you and preparing you for what you are going to be doing. And you're going, yeah, how? I would have said the same thing 20, 30 years ago, but everything I went through, everything I learned, I'm using now. So consider the fact that it's a lesson. It's not a lifetime. It's not this lifetime anyhow that you will be you're just going through a lesson right now, and you will regain your balance in life. I don't think it's as far away as you think it is. And right now I can feel the edge of depression, and that's all right. Do what it takes and what is required to just go out and accept where you are right now and make a choice. Am I going to let it bother me, or am I going to go with the flow? And once you make that choice, things will start flowing a lot easier. Promise you. And go with the flow. All right.
CJ444 says, Taurus here. Hello, all. Tay Tay says, thank you. That sounds very exciting, and I'm looking forward to it. I wonder if it has something to do with helping people transition through life, death, or both.
It could very well be. My mother does that, but she does it from the other side. And having been around my mom and her sense of humor,
bad. It is dad jokes bad.
Yeah, on both sides, that is a wonderful. It's a beautiful thing to do. My niece has become what they call a death doula. And I think it's a course you can take. And if you're interested in that sort of thing, highly recommend it. She's a Canadian, so I don't know if they have the same courses down in the States, but I would recommend that you look into it, because you would, with your sensitivity and your caring, you would make an awesome death doula.
Delia Child asks, I'm new to this. I don't know if you charge for any questions I have for you, but my son lived down the street for 15 years and has moved to Maryland. I'm wondering if he will find a job.
I got a simple yes, he's going to find a job. I feel he's a little stressed, and I suspect he has family, so he's as well. So for him, it's very important. Otherwise, he wouldn't have moved, I don't think. He does care a great deal for you, but tell him, take the first job he gets. It's not the end job. It's not the job he's going to be doing, but it's the job that will help him get the job he's going to be doing. And it's not a job the first job is not necessarily a job he'll like, but it will put him in contact with a job that he will like. That's very that's very roundabout.
It's a stepping stone to another better job.
Yeah, basically.
And no, Delia, Childs, do not charge for these 1 hour interactives. We do only take one question per person, as well as Super Chat being enabled. If you so choose to donate, you are welcome to, but it is a choice. It is not necessary.
Also, I'm going to say we do have on the website, we have 3 readers who do a $35 uh, one question. I also, at this moment, it's not going to be up there for long, have 35 5 questions answered shortly. And when I say short, I mean they're not reams like you would with the one answer, but they're one question short. They won't be up there for long, but I do have that right now, and so you are, as long as it's up, you're welcome to take advantage of it. I do have a tendency to answer a little more than I should, but $35 will get you a more complete answer from what you can get from what I'm giving here right now. And my website is
wisdomseekers.net.
wisdomseekers.net.
The link is in the description below the video.
And I have 3 super good readers. Me, Elizabeth Myers, and she's the one with the hat, and Erin, and quite frankly, the answers will always be really good with any of us.
Okay, let's see.
We're at an hour. How many more are there?
1, 2, 3.
3. Okay, I've already
about 5, but we can cut it off whenever you're ready. Because
I've already worked for 3 hours today, working energetically.
Well,
and I'm kind of bushed.
Yeah. So
we will be back tomorrow. Please feel free to come back. I would love, and I know I spend a lot of time talking on some of these questions.
Are you up to answering one more question, or?
Sure.
Jagged Leaf Medicinals.
Oh, hi.
Got it. Says, hello ladies, hope you're well. Just wanted to see if you could connect with Fred Fawcett and ask, does he have any messages from beyond the grave?
Okay, Fred Fawcett. First of all, I don't know what he was like when he was alive, but he comes in and he's his feet are dancing and he's happy, and he says, this is his words, "Hello, my son." And I'm not sure if he is your father or he just thinks of you as somebody that he's just that kind of energy. And of course, he wants to tell you how proud he is of you, and wants you to know that on his side of life, things are going swimmingly. He really likes it, basically. He says that he helps you when you work with plants. He helps you. He whispers ideas in your ear. He says there's one idea you're not getting, that he's telling you to do something slightly different to get a different result. I'm going to, and when he says it, I get a flash of red. The flash of red that's here should be here, and the blue should be there. And I doubt that makes any sense to you, but if it does, good luck. It's just, you just want to switch something just a tiny bit, basically, is what I'm getting. And he's saying, love life. Okay. And basically life is, he seems to think that life is going to, there's something positive coming your way. And I think it has more to do with, it's not that you don't have a positive attitude, but it's like you're going to have a more positive attitude, and things are looking, I'm not sure if things are looking up or your attitude is shifting and changing, and so life becomes better. But something really good is coming your way, and that's been a thread through the whole today, that something better is coming. So good luck for everybody.
And he says that thank you, that makes sense. Fred was known as Psychic Fred on Archive Achieve Radio.
Oh,
He
sweet.
was a very gifted man.
Okay. Well, he really likes you.
And on that note, we are at like 63 minutes.
Yeah. Well,
65 minutes.
66.
So
we will be back tomorrow. Probably I'm going to try for the morning. I just had readings come up in the morning, and since it is how I make my bread and butter, I will always opt for the readings over this. Please feel free to look up and check out our website. It's pretty darn good. We've got a really good webmaster, and we have some really good readings today at 5 Pacific time in less than an hour. That's another reason I have to get off, is we have a meditation on wisdom seekers. It will be a theta healing with Anna Lou. Tomorrow we will be doing a weekly in the morning. In the afternoon, we're going to do a bio on Wisdom Seekers Facebook. We will be doing a biofield healing, and everybody can tune into the energy. Both ladies are wow with energy. I highly recommend both of them. Friday, just a weekly, and that's it. I can't think of anything else. Tuesday, we are going to be doing on Wisdom Seekers Facebook, we're going to be doing a talk about how to raise spiritual children. And today, the subject is the shadow. With the Anna Lou and the theta healing, it will be the shadow. So it really, all my readers, all my energy workers are extremely well educated in spiritual and psychic and energy. I highly recommend you drop in and have a look-see. And with that, I will, hopefully the people who are missed today will come back. I do need to decompress before I go back on. Okay, namaste. Namaskar.
And all the links of everywhere we talked about are in the links down below.
Down below.
Join us. We'll see you there. Bye. Well, you'll see us there.